Well, everyone, it's Monday, the 24th of February, and welcome back to the channel. It's been almost a month. Not much new has gone on. We just broke a maybe 2-week-long cold snap. It's about 45 degrees right now, and Friday morning I think it was still below zero. Tuesday morning last week is the coldest day, negative 18 I believe. The wind chills in the negative 30s, but hopefully we're turning the corner. We got some snow a couple times, a little more than a week ago, 3 times actually, but a lot of that seemed to melt yesterday and so far today. And if this keeps up, I foresee us planting maybe in the next 60 days, but I'm not sure. We'll see if we're planting in April. Last year we seeded our alfalfa down in April, but we are going to now scrape the barnyard. Yesterday was the first time I was able to scrape in a few days. It thawed a lot, and got 3 loads off the yard yesterday, and I'm guessing there's at least 2 today. Frozen manure outside just builds up when it's that cold. You just can't do anything about it. So, and I got a new toy to put the camera on, so you're gonna get a new perspective from me. And I think we dried off 2 cows this morning, so this afternoon's milking, we'll be milking 110 cows. And yep, I shaved the beard off a couple nights ago, but it'll be back in a couple days. That I had it pretty long to get through the cold. It helped a lot, so I figured instead of trying to trim it and make it look choppy, which my trimmer isn't the best, but I figured I'd just start over. So should have fun today, scraping with the skid loader, door open or no door, and breathe nice fresh air and scrape at the same time. So I'm out in the yard now. This is all polished up. I got her with the skid loader about right here at this divider line. I was not able to get a bite at any of this yesterday with the bucket. So most of it was hard packed snow mixed in with manure. Today it all melted. So I just sent Grandpa off with the first load of manure. There will be at least 3 down here today. And I'm just working on that soup pile there. Came all the way from around here and then looped back around. And it's a lot of work scraping manure here. It would be nice to have a ramp to just take the tire scraper and push into that, but maybe someday we'll have a scrape ramp. But yeah, we got the barn door open. We don't have any new calves right now. We've been in a lull, but we've got a 9-year-old excellent wonder due today with top notch, but she doesn't look very close. But yeah, I figure at least 2 more loads of manure out of here today, and we'll bring you along with me to fill it up. But I'm plastered and covered here. So, and Dad's gonna be right down here to bed soon, so hopefully I'm not in the way too bad, but he'll figure it out. And my GoPro got some splashback, but the hill is all thawed out. I bet we had at least 5 inches of snow on the ground, but now that's all gone for the most part. In most places the snow is gone. It's just a bad time. We're waiting for the inspector to come, the state inspector, and it's a muddy mess around here, but it is what it is. 3 loads of manure there, and I left about half a load piled, a little more solid stuff that was from yesterday yet, so that'll get scooped up tomorrow. And then we got heifer pens to clean up, and then keep piddling away at the bed pack that we didn't pick anything up the last few days. And I also just picked up some calf starter salt blocks and some bicarb for the cows. So yeah, that should keep the cows satisfied for a couple weeks and enough feed for the calves for a couple weeks. And we've got the next morning now. You hear birds chirping, but we've got our nutritionist is going to come today and take some feed samples. So we've got our corn silage in the bucket here, our 3rd crop haylage, and our high moisture corn right there. Looks like really good feed right now, but I'm gonna go and feed some bicarb and then check and see how we're doing on salt blocks. a beautiful sunrise coming. Got the barn cleaner running. All cleaned up. Good with the thaw yesterday. And now I'm out here scooping up some bed pack. This front edge is still a little froze. Just gotta peel some of that bottom layer up. The fronts get pretty wet. When they drag manure from outside into here. Crank her up full throttle. Still froze underneath. So now I'll back drag this. Need to grind the bolt-on cutting edge off. The bolts really hinder my ability to scoop up bed pack with this bucket, and you'll see when I lift my bucket up that part of it's dangling on. Maybe not. Full, and this will be going on alfalfa ground that I'm going to corn this year. I absolutely love this nice, awesome, warmer weather. And I just gotta ignore that it's muddy out. That's just the way it is when it's this cold. And here's a cow that I always see going after the bicarb. I need to look at her milk test sheets and see if she has a fat to protein inversion where protein percentage would be higher than the fat. This is Goldland. And then this one right next to her is Sanji. But there's something going on in the digestive system of a cow when you got fat protein inversion, because they're Fat percentages are supposed to be higher than your protein. But when the protein's higher, that means there's something going on with the pH of the rumen. And that bicarb is supposed to be a balancer for that. Here's Marte. This is my favorite cow. I showed her in 4-H. It's a fall calf in 2021. And she was a star of Family Pictures last fall. Had 2 calves. She's got a Halano heifer calf. She's carrying a Trickster due in June. Very strong cow. I always have to drag her out by the chain to go out the barn because she won't want to walk on her own. You won't let me pet you? It's after breakfast now, and time to put cows back in the barn. So we're empty, and I'm just turning the fans back on. And it's a beautiful day out. First one going in. See how quick the rest are to follow. Ghoulie, time for you to go in, but you're drinking water, so I'll let you keep doing that. Yep, you go in. Both of you two go in. And I'm in the 7220 with the manure load from the barnyard. I'll have another one to scoop up, but a lot of soup. All the snow melt from the side of the hill by our barn, and the lot from the road runs into our barnyard, which is what it is. We've always had to deal with that, but it makes a lot of extra manure once the snow melts. But hopefully after today we can start topping off every barnyard load with bed pack like we have been with the barn cleaner. And but yeah, we got a little bit of rain last night, and I'm gonna put this one on some alfalfa ground that is gonna be corn this spring, summer, and that'll just float a little better than stuff that was corn or soybeans last year, just from that root system of the alfalfa. Here's the field, and I don't think I spilled any on the road, which is good. But some of this is from the barn cleaner load today. I'm guessing I can see where Dad's tracks are from today. This will have to get chisel plowed, but some of this stuff was put on in the fall also when it started raining. But we're gonna get her going here. We need the front wheel assist on because it is soupy. Wow. Okay. I am spinning pretty good here. A lot of this load is just straight water. Yep, I'm tracking a lot of mud here, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. We've got to take it somewhere. That's the negatives about not having a pit, is you have to take it out no matter the conditions. So, but liquid runs out super quick, and I'll be back to fill up another load. And I've got my second load, maybe 2/3 full, so I can drive down the road a little quicker because I don't have to worry about spilling. But Dad had already gone through and bedded while I was doing that, so I cannot top it off with any corn stalks. So it's just gonna be a quick dump and go. Hopefully the fields dry out quick, so I'm not rutting up these fields too bad. Even though they are gonna be chisel plowed, we still don't want to rut them up and make a mess, because it's not fun to be the guy chisel plowing over ruts. And let's get her unloaded. We have a west wind, which means I'm going to be driving south. Should probably drop that shield a little bit. And I've got my front wheel assist on, and I honestly don't know how much it's really doing because the tread on these tires is pretty poor on the fronts on this tractor. It'll be fun to see what the yield monitor will say on the corn that goes here this year. Last year we had a lot of corn on sod ground go above 280 bushels to the acre, some over 300. And manure definitely helps grow good corn, and so does the nitrogen from the root system of the legume alfalfa. Similar effect to soybeans, but better in my opinion. And that load's empty. And I've got a strap on my head that I got for the GoPro. That this is the first video that is for. So I've been wearing that for the skid loader clips. But this is gonna wrap up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you didn't miss me too much, not making a video for almost a month. Like I said in the previous video, we've got some big things coming. I'm not going to share them until the videos come out as they're happening, but I'm excited, my family's excited. It's going to be a big change for us, and stay tuned if you want to see it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share the videos, and let me know what you thought. Every piece of interaction that you guys put on the channel helps me out, helps the algorithm, and that's all I got. So see you guys later.